Eloise. My Colombian amigo. It's over at Liverpool. Will Liverpool right to sell him? Perhaps. Maybe. And is this the right guy that Bayern need? And is he going to be an upgrade on what Bayern already have? I don't want to be harsh. But if you have a fatty... So, Bayern reached full agreement to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Here we go. 75 million package agreed and authorization for medical also confirmed from Liverpool. Lucho wanted to leave. Liverpool accepts the conditions and Diaz will now sign a 4-year deal at Bayern. This is a weird one. Because again, I'm going to get to what this means for Bayern. I'm going to get to the whole Newcastle thing. So just bear with me. Let me cook. So, Luis Diaz is a very good player. He's a talented player. Anybody that watches Colombia recently or watches any Copa America games or CONMEBOL qualifying, when this guy has a Colombian jersey, this guy is extremely very good. So one thing cannot be denied. He's a very talented player. So it's always weird when a team sells a talented player, a guy who passes the eye test, a guy who does have a good amount of test, a strong test threshold. So that's I'm always a bit like, should you really be selling homeboy? Should you really be selling this freaking dude? But then you then get hit with the reality. All because you have a talented player doesn't mean the talented player fits your team. All because you have a talented player doesn't mean that guy will always perform well for your team. And the reality is, as talented as Luis Diaz is, as much as you want to just say, do you want to sell him? He starts off pretty well. Last season was a rough season for him. He didn't really play that well. Played through the middle, didn't really work. Even when he was played on the left, for frustration, losing the ball all the time. And even beyond that, when a player, I told you guys, this is like the football 101. I told you, go to analysis on piece. When a player says, I want to leave, it's over, it's done. The father Luis Diaz said to Arne Slot that, I want to leave, I don't want to be here anymore. Boom, you've got to go. It's time to now step off. So, my question is, what went wrong? Why didn't he fit in at Liverpool? Was this down to Luis Diaz maybe not doing what Arne Slot wanted? Was this down to Arne Slot maybe not tactically employing Luis Diaz well? Because we cannot deny this is a very talented player. It's a really talented player, but it's simply not worked out. So as much as I'm like, I should want to sell Luis Diaz, the evidence was there last season where he didn't play well. But then my thing though is, maybe that was just a bad down season that gave him a second season under Arne Slot to really fully understand what Arne Slot wants, and then he will cook. But it's over now. He's now gone. Now, what does this mean? It means the boy Eddie Howe is under pressure. So they asked Eddie Howe that, is ISAK going to be in the agent tour? And your boy said, no, he won't be. He won't be on the agent tour. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for my Uber Eats over there. Some tiny little, bye-bye! Easy, okay, hold up. Just don't even dare think about it. So, my thing is, Eddie Howe already is feeling as if probably your boy ISAK is probably not going to be around. And I think already they're already making space for when ISAK leaves. Sesko, talks are already on the way. Fabrizio says that next week talks are actually going to be much more intensive with them getting Sesko. They're going for Sesko because they're assuming that ISAK is going to go. And with the 70, because I believe this is 70 mil. Hold up, is 70 mil? 75. So with 75 million euros, Darwin Núñez is already going to go. It seems as if we are getting ready for another blockbuster signing. You see, for me, I just can't fathom the fact that Liverpool are going to make arguably two of the biggest signings this summer, i.e. in Florian Wirtz and your boy ISAK. But Liverpool, as we've seen, they've saved up, made a lot of money. Their revenue is great. They're ready to now splash that money. But then, so we had the discussion on the hangout. Okay, with this money coming in, you lost a left-sided winger. So the obvious thing is, centre back, left winger. That's what you need. Or you already have Ekitike, you already have Cody Rhodes. But many Liverpool fans have said, and this is even what I was thinking, ISAK is too good an opportunity to miss. A striker and a centre back. Oh, what about the left wing? Ekitike can play out wide. I've already seen Cody Gakpo play out wide. And you have ISAK straight down the middle. So the beauty of having a Cody Gakpo and an Ekitike is they can either play through the middle or they can play out wide. So if it was me, I would use that money to get a centre back and a striker, not a centre back and a left winger. I think the more wise thing to do, the more cunning thing to do is use the guys you have to play left winger, get that top tier striker in ISAK, and obviously use it to get a centre back. I think that's the smarter way to use the money rather than getting the centre back and the left winger. Look, do they get him? I don't know. Okay, nuke to my head. A nuclear word pointed to my eyeball. I say no. Because I don't think Liverpool can go up I don't think Liverpool can go higher than 120. I think Newcastle's going to push for like 140 or 140, 45. That's what I think. And I don't think Liverpool are going to go to 140. So I think what may happen is Liverpool will just go in for Rodrigo, get a centre back. Because, again, am I wrong? Tell me in the comments below. I think you need 140 or above to do this. I think Newcastle will hold us for 140. They will, because he's two primary targets. They are going to hold us for 140, maybe even 150. I'll say 170, but I think minimum to even begin negotiations, 140. And I think it's going to take 145 plus add-ons to happen. So Newcastle going to now, bro, especially what you did to us with Ekitike, minimum 145 plus add-ons. I think this is probably going to cost about 160 overall, plus the add-ons as well. 120 won't do it, 130 won't do it. But it's exciting. We'll see, and we'll keep abreast of how things progress. Now let's talk about Bayern. Do Bayern have a quality player in here? Yes, they do. They do. Because people say, it doesn't work at Liverpool. Luis Diaz, aka Eldaz, he is a quality player. He's an amazing player. But even more so, even more pertinent to this situation is this. So who do they have currently at left winger? Koeman. I like Koeman. I actually do like him. The issue, though, is that he lives in the hospital. He lives in ward 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, to see Koeman, you don't go to watch Kingsley Coman in a football stadium. You go to watch Kingsley Coman in ward 2, 3, 4 in the hospital. That's where you go to see him. Say, Kingsley Coman. Ella. À l'hôpital. À l'hôpital. That's where he's at. À l'hôpital. So I know it's a crazy saying. The best, what's it called? The best ability is availability. And he's hardly available. And even when he's available, even though he's a pretty good two-footed guy, he can be a bit frustrating. And I do feel Luis Diaz gives him a bit more dynamism. Also, as well, I think there's more of a goal-scoring threat in Luis Diaz than there is in Koeman. I think Koeman is a throwback traditional winger. I think Luis Diaz can be a winger, but Luis Diaz is much more of a guy that can add another goal-scoring dynamic to Bayern's team rather than resting everything on your boy Kane. Now, he may really play left wing, but sometimes he does, but I just want to say, Fatty Gnabry, fatty Gnabry, fatty Gnabry, fatty Gnabry. It is what it is. That's a new track coming out. So my album's coming out very soon, and I think one of the track things, track 9, is called Fatty Gnabry. Lose that weight. Fatty Gnabry. That's what it is. He's fat. He's fat. Yeah, I am fat shaming. Okay, I don't believe in fat shaming. I don't fat shame. This is how I am. Oh, shut up. Gonna be that freaking 2025 crap. Lose some weights. Get on the treadmill, take your run, and get your fat ass on that treadmill and lose some damn freaking weight. Okay? I'm sorry, Gnabry, you're fat. Fatty Gnabry. So surely Luis Diaz is much more of an upgrade on this freaking whale of a guy. It is what it is, man. So yeah, you're getting an upgrade. But and this is a jersey that I need. I told you. I get these are the guys that go up in the rafters who retired. When is the last time that Bayern had a truly outstanding left winger? Think you know where I'm going? Think you know where I'm going? The last time they had an outstanding left winger. Enter your boy Frank Ribery. Outstanding winger. Absolutely outstanding winger. Again, we all know what happened. He got robbed of that Ballon d'Or. He got robbed because of that whole Messi Cristiano bullcrap, that propaganda nonsense. He got robbed of his Ballon d'Or, of his finest hour. A guy who was prominent in a treble-winning season in arguably one of the best teams we've ever seen in club football of that Bayern 2013 team. That's the last time. So that's crazy. The last time Bayern had a truly outstanding left winger was Frank Ribery. Now, can Luis Diaz emulate Ribery? No, he can't. Now, if he just falls just shorter, that's still great. But not emulating Ribery is not a crazy thing. Ribery, I believe, Ribery is one of the best wingers of the generation. And you can make an argument in terms of a winger, top 10, 15 wingers of all time. Of all time. Remember, wingers go all the way back to my guy Gagarincha in the 50s. So that's a big thing to say. You're like top 15 wingers of all time. But of his generation, he's arguably the best winger of his generation. That is a very sensible statement to make. So if Luis Diaz can get close to that, it's what Bayern needs. It's what I've always said for visiting company. Looking at Bayern, even looking at them in the Champions League and the Club World Cup, it's not a company issue. It's a personnel issue. Again, Bayern once upon a time had Mandzukic, Schweinsteiger, Ribery, Robben, and the greatest right back of all time, my guy Bart Simpson. So they had personnel. Heinkes, great manager, but Heinkes had quality players. Kane, he's a stats padder. Olise, okay, I'll give you that. Coman, Gnabry, Jimretska, Pavlovic is a young buck just coming up. Joshua Kimmich, he's not Schweinsteiger. But I think with Luis Diaz, this is a step in the right direction of this is a quality player. This is a dynamic player. And if Company, who is a very offensive coach, can really get the best of Luis Diaz and can just help him to be a massive goal-scoring threat and get him to be efficient on the left wing, Bayern are looking real good. Because the main thing is, of course, to defend the Bundesliga, of course, to win the DFB Pokal, but is to win that damn Champions League, something that Bayern have not done since 2020. So they need to bring it back. So I think overall, it's a good thing. And if you can get close to Ribery, bro, that is not such a bad thing, man. So is what it is, man. Remember, guys, like that vid, subscribe if you're new, join up and become a member. Shout out to my Patreon peeps out there. Hit subscribe, hit the subscribe button over there, and join us later tonight for our freaking Sunday night hangouts where we discuss this topic and more.